so ebraso se ye de dialogue jumedie no ye de ebrewo na ene enso so eye edafofo nyankopon de adom ye. Check with your time. It's exactly 29 minutes past the hour 7. Enra yura ken oyine Agyapong echo Adenta constituency wasanso so echo eye Madina constituency any new patriotic party ma echo di nkomo ahodo wode eye unity tono echo monan so eno omukodi enkomo. And today na ye pese wa onso so no oye Kencity Netu TV ene eye ehon kronoba esese onso so no otimi eunya eye picture no said ye koye enti yamo ahwe kakra etie kakra ehun nsama hodo a ekoso ne nkomo a ekoso ewo ho yewura ken oyine Agyapong eka nsama hodo bebre. In fact oka asem bi se Samira Baomia esi ninua eye MP ewa Adenta constituency nim eti so obekoso campaign against ninua pade onye se adwuma no na okaye no kozi enam baabi eno de na sabayo omuade o memi nim no dada omuhwe kozi omuade eti ye nim no dada but monfa na asem ento nche ne yanku yanim isanse yepe Ghana kanko yepe new patriotic party kanko enye nkola mpoponcho mbenya position within the new patriotic party a omumu hwefo bi anya hwe no. These are not the people I hear omanim na mom ye hwese ye betimi akoyanim ema new patriotic party no abeye so very much attractive to especially the Ghanaian voter. Now 2028 watwaba e the new patriotic party. That is one Ken oyine Agyapong enya opportunity no na fe olidi party na enema hodo di begu apono so entete ene nhyehyɛ ahodo a ode beto akwamo no eno ne ade a yehwe se bibia betimi abaso na abusua ene kan na hye so se yewura Ken oyine Agyapong eko asante mantemo kodi nkomo na nasɛm a ɔkae ne se Dr. Mahmoud Baomia camp omabopo se omatena se ahwe petenta kram omatena se ahwe nkrata so omatena se ahwe data na omahunu sese de ade ne kono en favor omo. And the only thing on betimi aye ene se esese omode takashi ede efa abatonum na afei omatimi anya kwan a change ballot box. That is the idea. That is the plan. Omo peso omode call into these elections ye kwa select flag bearer ede ama new patriotic party no na womabo adwempo se constituency bia no womo de 50 metro men and womo de ebeko na oma hyase ekro omo ye mobilization omo keka nipa no eboa no ene ade na honorable Ken oyine Agyapong kan asasem wewie no se dabi new patriotic party ye nipa baako ne nyina ye ekoto aba ne de metro men ekonwunwuna afoforo na fe ebi chenchina twan oma de nkunim de a enye suban papa emwayen ensentrofo bi a emse omo nhyeda enim yewura Ken kwan ofaso ye na dwuma ne se de oka ne nsem no esusu se honorable Ken akasatrada na enipa wodo metro so a wo maboaboa ma no ye be hyase ehwo amamahu enkoma wodo a wo madi concerning eye 2026 primaries no enkoma a wo madi ne pobone ankofo abono ye be hyase na unim se each region bia no wo mo ewo commander special commander ono ena all command. Look at Agyapong ekuta nkofo omo special commander ono na all command eye metro men no ya omo abo modern quality omo numbers nyina ne ade nyina chese wo maka ni nyina e de abom you put some of these people you de ombato ho na mahu omo numbers ahodo no pick their numbers and call them. These are the wicked people. Dr. Baomia eboabo ma no say wodo omo eba be say MPP I mean primaries no. Does this make sense? Na ade ba akomu nim ne say sankofo no omo bo omo pa no. These people on the D-Day the spirit of the new patriotic party ebeboura womo and they will begin to work for fairness. Now if we want to say yes, sebi mpeduasa okwasea ebeju dwan eno ne nkoma ena no pe ye betena se ne yedi Albert asomani politicals are join me ewa ha we eye meanings ni pen ye de be hyasia no pe awia so ye be samba na ye show numbers ni na ye be show a dose. In fact, the whole of this week crown ye ka say ye show those numbers na ebeye den ye ntimi en show ni nyina, but we will make our possible all the effort to be as you make it be ano, we make it and show them. Pick the numbers and call them. Pick the numbers and call them. Abusia me sports ebeba wakwemu osi ahene ebeba na fe all the sports e de abrel unim se me ankasa me team Chelsea ye bomode etumre ye shares 5-1 say ultimate say team no with a new coach, new tactics, and Yama Ashase peke said the Yura Canon in Agyapong campaign no peke no Sapa Pepe and Ekoso ewo baby Africa national so said Yabesan so the entertainment and so the Abreu CJ Winters and so ebeba ye frame Anthony Kofi Nkum daze frame Mr. Nkum metnam de ama menua Commodore na Commodore baby a will be a Nyankopon kan wona afi onsa yade na brana beka ye ho na abusua me da me wona afi mako na maba na majem de ama Kofi osi ahene na osi ahene de sports papa de abreyen anopai ema bibia ayekama na bomodin se obejoin yen e Facebook and YouTube okwa ho a bomodin se obehye link no ama afoforo nso so ehunu bi na adwembone a Samia ukunom kojo opon kromanom omo ne Dr. Baumia omakotena se no omahyehe Dominic Nitiwu ene du omanim edi sansem hunu no so mpeso omotete MPP party no omse party no because omahunu se Baumia entimi enwini eti kwan bi omenam so omese party no nkunimdie no eno no mpeso omoye but Nyankopon etiase nyame endaye kwan bi aso no nia mobeye bia no mobeye no kukuam but obepa mo ho ntoma ema nipa ehunu sebe madapem ate ma mena me homra na yemfa sports emfa mrew dialogue dwumadie ene ye hia ewoso yi yekọ na yaba Sunday episode of Sports Anope no ba be che ewo Net2 TV the dialogue say be say A to Z about sports and show no emotion energy no arise boile na by 9:30 no na the ABC all because ebe na edum ne de obia eye connected nenra myself ewa denta Madina no too much ebedo bibi obas biase na igusu ahyem nkran se munkoso nkita gidi ni mo na 31st of January Ken ohine Japan ebe wini election no hwensesa hwensi obi entumi nya ho hwe ebe si fremosi ahene anapei ma yesha simfamfi GOC Ghana Olympic Committee forecast tenase say between now and 2029 I was say yetuni share odogu na komeboa na various federations ni nyina tumi ejam na so because in 2028 ye call Los Angeles Olympic Games it was so bia kan hu ye na boa na yago no etumi akona nimu it can be mo share all the federation heads no eno mo to adwen efenso no omopa aye the strategic plan no ho entoma say bibia na kwema ora Richard Apokavi ono aye GOC president ene ora wa NC board chairman then also we Sirifine ora Charles Osesi benin pefo aka nyina e make sure say dwumadi no etu ewie so aye successfully away from that no yenko kuma say our latest for no organize the 2026 alumni no
na one event a ekwoso na ni kapa high jump wo hwe de wa this young chaps Charlie omu huri high jump na ni ka na yakono etimamemmo Prince Yesi ene Francis enim abaso de wo hwe ekwan ya kyese ye mrantie no every high jump na ma megidie say Los Angeles 2028 Ghana represented men and women on modern mono ekoye pa all aspects of a event we competing US Olympic Games na ebaso inti we dey see weekend ewo baba ya na say na nika whatever my video ni whatever mana yehu die ekosie was a very very important. Yes, the energy na norm dey ba no it was so nice. What I say, I don't know koya how I will present one name who say I didn't know koya no e betwe wie pay na say e be go si sen. What I say, now the wo mu ehuri ade no no too much. Inti once again Prince Yesi enin na twa wie na it was super ewo Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium event we eno etimi ekoso na pay you know edi sa important event we eho enkomo. Now let's talk about Ghana Premier League. Ye enter match the 18 ewo various league centers. Ye ma resources here ewo all the centers nice. So on Sunday Asante Kotoko Bikum Chelsea ebo 0-0 ewo Kumasi enra same as ye Samatex Mission ball 0-0 Oblast Nations ball 1-1 Dreams Eshe Heart of Lions by 3-0 Bichem Eshe Go Sars by Go Tinel Mediama Ericodo 3-0 win over Young Apostles Serena Sars Eshe Carolina United by 2-1 Hasselfolk Ericodo a 1-0 win over Team Hoho United now every year Hoho at Sena Gimus na emotion papa inti yenhwe hawa Benjamin Asare etumi save ha Simino Asare it make this wonderful save against Hoho United it make it just hard for not to stay active in the game amutumi ekoso eku win match no nti ye go na has a share no true mawuli wayo it was super the wonya botre at the 18 box a control bono e matana kasaye no na enika na atwa wiye enti ye we nyina se na be ye a ye GP no ye ya na ibutumi e promote ye Ghana Premier League making sure say always no e be Ghana because since 1957 and ya bo Ghana Premier League enti ye abreso e making sure say e begu enti biara na ye ma ye ni eko ye Ghana Premier League no so ehwo ye he Mohamed Kamara eye Kotoko goalkeeper ono se no a ono save team no from a defeat against Bekum Chelsea game no end day 0-0 but this save na Kamara here no e make you say Kotoko for no be active or games na e ko se no a e Kumasi aba Sports Stadium yenka AFCON because weekend na enika e Morocco Nigeria enya a 2-0 win over Team Algeria and the Koba say Egypt for no so no omobo enyodin against La Côte d'Ivoire we need that game by 3-1 it's the Pharaohs no weekend we need game and now who on screen so I just say na enika na akono inti enjoy that two games highlights in my name at was
sublimely, and he did enough. It's like number 10 man. Ball comes across. Great chance for the Côte d'Ivoire. What a block that was. Still with a chance to follow up shot there on that 2-1 lead against Benin. There's the delivery coming into the penalty box. He's going to get on the end of it. Oh, it's a great goal. It's absolutely classy from that man, Rabia. The delivery at the far post. The centre back came out. All he needed to do, steer it into the corner. In the last quarter-final of this Africa Cup of Nations. Diomande, front post, flick, it's in! They've got their goal! They've got their goal! A flick that went right through the traffic. Diallo, Amad Diallo and co. You're trying to tame a wizard, which is not that easy. Imam Ashur, he has broken loose here. There's a good ball into the penalty box. Look at that! Unbelievable pass to Mo Salah. Mo Salah, the Egyptian king from the land of the pharaohs, scores goal number 3. What about the pass? So we go. Amad Diallo. There it is. Far post, the Damanella! Has it gone over the line? Yes, it has! The goal has gone! Do it! And another goal!
American with Algeria emerging victorious on that occasion. So maybe a score to settle there. There are a number of players in both squads that were part of that match. And away we go. It's the Super Eagles that set flight in the audience. Here it comes now. Lookman, can you put a ball in here? That's it, man. Still on the ball with to get a chance on the back post there. One possession again, high up in the field here. There is Agyapong, Lookman. Lookman! Standing off the Magic finals. So history is anything to go by. This game should produce goals. And for all their dominance, Nigeria's recent record against Algeria doesn't make for happy. That's a great ball! Whoa! Cometh the moment, cometh the big man! Victor Osimhen leaps high and not home! To give Nigeria the breakthrough, finally! And it's taking just a minute. That's another good ball. There's Osimhen now, looks to set it up. Surely Adams now will walk it into the net. A thing of absolute beauty. Fly, Super Eagles, fly! And Adams couldn't get that one wrong. 2-0. Wonderful football! And maybe one last attack here for
Dom. Nous avons vu Dom. Nous avons vu.
American with Algeria emerging victorious on that occasion. So maybe a score to settle there. There are a number of players in both squads that were part of that match. And away we go. It's the Super Eagles that set flight in the audience. Here it comes
AFCON see mame AFCON semis no. AFCON semis, okay? AFCON semi-final game now was so right. And see the owner say Senegal if Egypt, Nigeria versus host nation Morocco. These are games and right about Air Classic when I win a Super Cup. Barcelona enya win over Team Madrid by 3-2. You enjoy their highlights. Then also Antoine Semenyo won the first game. Emma the new team Man City. Emma Osiego award that game there for subscribers and make an assist. You enjoy that 2 highlights. Barcelona win against Madrid. Antoine Semenyo's Man City. Name rapport. It's a lot to share, but time it's in this year. But Enra, will be about the entire name I didn't be another was okay. Na Enra na ni kana kono. Delegates na say. They will prefer say MPP baby ni sitting down say aponta ebetina that sitting so. And the only person over to amad the party no every adenta seat no Kennedy or Hene Agyapong. And until Enra Omina by the tea a high no. Omina by the tea a high no. All because Obaboma at the seat in the back. Assign a creative a juma amomo aye ewo adenta ho. It's Enra ne nika ni penye just say omugu fasosa all because omeshia a high no. The only person who nya hope e wonu no Ken or Hene Agyapong. It's an pay kitajidi ni mo. Aga krebi na nkunimdi abotire no. They share Kennedy or Hene Agyapong. She ensisa Nyankopon agye atum saa de besi. Me besi an pay. Na yentwa ba yemi aba CJ Winters. Ebe twaso the entertainment news in ba obia an show no the dialogue no host Mr. Inkum say an no ebeye mini simupain. I can't wait because Albert Asmani Edwin see ya and the show no you love it. You will see ya in a mass.
Emriwe ena obibia eni aso no bibia eni age cause anya kra no CJ ena ne Winters ewia CJ na everyone na odaso ye virgin no any entertainment bits no everybody on the dialogue and pay. It's a fresh Monday morning. It's a fresh week. Whatever thing that happened last week or even during the weekends and after having the long weekend we are continuing, okay? And it's positivities only, okay? You mochumi wa na ikpa mope motwe no ho ni fu ngeni wa mapi law entertainment ho makeba hamu de mapi ni pienge si fe ho wakele chobe mabahamu onulo yo akpena miakata evo merekumi miafa story saoji asia good one there. Ebusiana yenyina no yenimu said that the lumba nsem na si but it has not see yet. Daddy Lumba reactions as Team Legal Wives welcomes Akosia Sewa at airport. he changed the entertainment game. Abeku Santana celebrates Shatta Wale and Wodemaya, Mr. Beast, and other YouTubers to rebuild a village in Ghana. That's a beautiful one there. We are allowed to be skinned. And lastly will be about Kofi Mole lamenting the lack of structure and clear identity in Ghana's music. So these are my stories I'll be having with you this morning on the entertainment set. But right, let's move into the first story, which is about Daddy Lumba. Ebusia yenimu say, and it is 12th of January, the 13th of December, and na Yankopon ya dom na Daddy Lumba eyino wotumi edisi so na bibia etumi eye kama. Entime fa ne say a month mo ani bosome ba akomo na yegine na ebusia na ye fi se anka yesie na wie no anka bibia ne but afei kwa na me say akese no edidi echira eba ebusia ye Ghana ha ya na ndi ehun se video bi etwegu we social ni media no so and na akosi ase wa ne man wo mukita mu briefcase bi na abel fontain time fidi so ebusiafo na enumre come and see Kotoka International Airport ebusia team legal wise akwakoye ho number na ose ene jama na wash ne mukete emu adoa emu bobobo falasa ka ho fa okuro de ka ho na yenkoye nganim enya sem keso o me say some hot welcome bia wade ma ya maame akosia se wano it wasn't easy abusia hwe the number of people amukọ PM wo Kotoka International Airport se omokọ akohye ya maame akosia se wa se ono no ye the only wife of the late Daddy Lumba ono no ye legal wife edema the late Daddy Lumba enti sabira emu mpenimfo she media personalities na dia de mpenimfo ehihemu also police of Kukwa akwakodi wono mo ko se dia na nipa na bohodom pemo no abusua miri yedin na wo de tie osi ana na wo bo miri yedin na wo tie osi ana na wo bo ewo ehono mo no so obi ohono mo a uwa enye mau ezazalo obi ohona se uwa unye nwuye yo edaswa wo no pe yen kasa pi na se si ano say yete last month na yete ye say eyi ne bi bekoso this very year nti ehu ahoboa na oba be ya na eden na rebekoso afi ne oba be ye eyi panangasa de wo ye ne no ye doti ya na ebusia whatever it is and unti in the dialogue show no it is here for you ano piano 7:30 on 7 a.m. now to say what you need in on the 2 television stay glued to it and all the information you need to have no you get it right here okay abusia yanto aswai na yemfi ahane yankonsam fufuro mu na Abeku Santana etremu a say ye ka good pa anyum to mu music industry na you and I impo obi bia beja to mu say a Shatta Wale you know Shatta Wale and then one day you got it Shatta Wale na ama eneno music industry na ya kono amobu aba ho Shatta Wale na ama eneno musicians wotumi bu won abusia menyi ni nsam emfemfi na ano Abeku Santana nsam oka e de fa Shatta Wale ho and afei dia waye e de ma music industry no. Let's have the video.
The difference between you as an individual, as a brand, and your creative as a business. Some people are not able to distinct or differentiate the two. So people will like you as a friend, as a creative, but when it comes to money, oh Charlie, by you, but Charlie, oh my, this just come pass too small, give me. And here I want to commend Shatawale because he changed the status quo.
Let it be told.
Oh yes, Shatta defended that our creatives must be valued. He fought. He fought, endlessly for what today artists are enjoying. They were giving artists a peanut. And they didn't even respect them. Today, artists, recently, in September, we did a journey to Nkrofo in Nkrumah Fest in Axim. My brother, artists that I recruited or hired for the event, some asked for 3 SUVs, and the SUVs, they were specific that I want Land Cruiser V8. I don't want to mention a name. One of the artists said they have their own driver, so they want self-drive. They don't even want anybody to drive them. And because we needed them,
you had to.
We had to. Freddie May came from Cote d'Ivoire. He comes with his management, and they tell you that this is what they want. So it was Shatta who changed this narrative. And today, we should be proud of our artists. Our artists that first they used to beg event organizers to put them on their shows. They are now rather doing their event. Every artist, Kiddy Kwame Eugene, King Promise,
Wendy Shea, Medical,
Stone Boy, Shatta. Every artist has his own event. Let's commend Shatawale for this.
That's beautiful.
The difference between you as an individual, as a brand.
Ebusia me pacho as ensem yi a abeku Santana Eric so also to wani now share music industry ni mu edwuma Shatawale ya na se dia niama ekọ na eye no kware de ne ya adwen ya na ne nya adwen obi ejine chi ono so whether you like it or yes no matter campa or what no oni Shatawale oni abeku Santana ebe ya adwen se Shatawale e na wetumi ama bibisa ababe wo ho e wo Ghana ene no artists bi betimi aka se when you 10 billion and for mamia me bow show ever so can no na artist na was the patrol show him maybe was so me to was one me but no so ta walenti no and now come the artists bi I just say wow no one share them enye come bia ni we bedo I was you going any na and some fufuro mu no wo de maya all your YouTuber or the assembia bagana hanum say na ono ena the beat money YouTubers empeni for me chira borofo omu chire mu a Ghana baby ni mo wo hono mu a ye hia moa enti woreba den awodin so pare ba be ye niama de amayen abusua brofo akase a wokekan mi se bie wasum na fifi wani hoto cause brofo a wokan no enti ne resmi ne keke ensem a wokan wo mu no me ma wetie wanti ase ansa ansa na ya chire yenkotie mra.
Yes, we're gonna go to Ghana later this year, and we're gonna there's this village that desperately needs help, and we're gonna go there. We're gonna build a hospital. We're going to help them with food. We're gonna build wells there, supply them with water, education. Go there and completely transform the entire village. And we're all going to make content together and help inspire more people to do good. So give them a round of applause.
But Jimmy, we didn't stop there, did we?
And then on top of that, I reached out to some of my friends who, I was curious if anyone wanted to help amplify the message even more and help inspire even more people to do good. And I invited 10 of the biggest creators I know, which if you guys could give them a round of applause, I think they're over here as well. If you guys can come up. So, yes, come on up, everybody. We're going to struggle to fit on the stage, but yes, I wanted to just give a huge shout out to these 20 creators. Later this year, we're going to go film some content, and I'm just very grateful to the 1 Billion Follower Summit, the Varkey Foundation, and Mohammed bin Rashid Global Initiatives for helping set this up. And I'm excited to make change with all of you. So thank you. Give them a round of applause.
So let's take a formal picture with everyone, but let's also invite His Excellency Muhammad Al Grigali.
Beautiful. This is what we need. And see, when we say diplomatic passport, our demand brandy, you know, wow, tinechi ekeka e ho nsem no. So on say ne ni wo hu ade ode aba. Yen na yenim say wo de maya obo ne ho modern pa. But diplomatic passport be ba ye a wo man bi amanfo pi na award nwe ho say na we so de but ne no enkomo e komo twetwe ko so 1 billion nkomo twitwen e wo koye wo Dubai yi e na wo akwakofa abrofo e dia bagana wo mumba ha no monkosi hospital so ha sei aha monkona monkosi pipe mfa mo aha omo hia school pa enkolo omo ha no mo de entade kura mo ni bio aha omo ni mse de ye ka hello good morning kura enti mo for education en fambra ha o se omo re bagana okay more bagana content creators US and him fa say omo agidi no mo wo musika through content creating no omore bagana hanom oma be rebuilding a village enti you know why are they yembo nsem enfama no na won so a we content creator no me pacho bia na wa hwo ho ase enkoye but keep on doing it okay send us na make acho keep on doing it den na one day no so be akopie mu e wo ba bia de mfa so de e de bebre ewiase nyina not only you why you medasipi nabusia yefi hanom we are going straight to the northern region na ehonom na ye maame yenua yenyere yen secret admirer reala asem there will be if you honom ereba enisi eba be ye no queen mother ba be si no ohemia e wani krom honom fonsi a enye adeketoa yenya yenim se yenua bia yi se ye kanepa se modern bo wonwum tu mu a oyere ne ho papa ono na wotumi ato Ghana culture ni yiye pa no ono Ghana hanom sei no ono no onfa ho se mo babo no se o be ya ne denwo ono na enfa ne ho kwaso ono internationally she's doing marvelous and people love her works na yi ena ne kromufo hu se se dia baba wai de bia na ode yen fa ha na oye say na oton yen culture ene dia ye wo na abrofo no kuretumi ehu se yen so a ye wo ahapotwa yi ye wo bibi papa bi no e wo se ye ne ye hye ne anionyam na ye de ne gina baby papa bi se ne ye be ye na abrenyi na no one e be ye ni so ade ama no eno echi no e be ye bibi e be ma why ne more and more ati as nyankopon kra ope fans o nyankopon kra ope fans ano pe wa so you de nyankopon fans da bisa de bibi na he tete when be ba papa na de kode no aba okay just go and try it and do it intisa ena eba into the 17th of January no ye de yenua bie eba koye ohemia e wani kromu a ye nyina no ye wish you the best in it all nyankopon ema na hoden ni nyansa obetumi e de decide brave ne tumi aboa abusia me last story no me bewie e wo Kofi Mole so Kofi Mole ese Ghana ha no mankasa no ho music industry no ono a musician so definitely when he's speaking it's actually going to be about the music industry a lucky structure so bagana hanum say ya edem pa na ye Ghana for momode oko Nigeria omo wo mode wo honom oko Jamaica omo wo mode Ghana hanum na ye nya azonto no kwase say amwatu baabi na mo hu dia mo ye mo kofa we de kakra ma kofa we de kakra mo just mo hu dia mo ye mo ho ono no nka o mene ne ye nka ho so we to move for ebusia you have your last video
so you know that one to be another factor you Ghana we not get that identity is everywhere now because I'm a piano and I think Nigerians to them claim Afrobeat is everywhere now because I'm a piano and I think Nigerians to them claim Afrobeat. So you know that one to be another factor. You Ghana we not get that identity. Yeah.
Wow. So identity could actually be the thing that we are missing out, which we should actually look into.
Yeah, before look into before embrace like our sounds. You get me? For embrace sound. Recently, I dropped Azonto song, Joe. That was the last song. The last but one song I dropped in 2025. I dropped it somewhere December, and I saw a comment on Twitter. Somebody wrote, "Hey, right now you showing the rap they do Azonto music." So I responded to the person, "Why? It's Azonto Indian music." That's the response I give to the person. Like, come on, that's our identity, and we do them. Then the people do the trash and stuff. So you know.
So would you also say stakeholders
is everywhere now because I'm a piano, and I think Nigerians to them claim Afrobeat. So you know that one to be another factor.
Ghana for nankasa no ochire mu asa na momu bebre na no mote 99.99% sa na mote ade no wa wonye obi sori ye na obebua no betai na echi aye no so na akwakoda ni beye nketewa bi eno na nya kezi na no beye nketewa bi wa wonye wo so obi yeso eno so na wo to ho mpen na aye sei na aye si na aye si ade so a so a ejama so a ntimi nye eno so ye dey no enti Ghana mo de na ya Azonto a mo nkona mo hwe Azonto etire kwan then you know muchi this ends my story right on here. Mwamunim say after entertainment no Mr. Review comes your way and no and then no you have it back on your screens, okay? Asanto is ready for you and Mr. Inkum Mr. Review bro. If you just joined us, the dialogue live here on Netflix television. CJ Winters sending me D. Abruanana, but that's why me a virgin. I love you guys so much. Stick and stay.
All right, welcome back. Ebrason say yede de ubo enkrate mu nsem so ebrew ene anopay. Earlier odi kan enya sports from Kofi Osiahene and then also CJ Winters enso so ede entertainment enso ede abreyen nokrane se wamaya tensema anopay abeku Santana de ne dia betwem Kofi Mole nom de omo dia betwem chese wamaya ni agya anopay ankasa so said dem penifo kan yesi ususususu a eduru ba bia no agya no ahem wonim se enigide ne ade a ehia pa isanse eboama apomuden ekonkan eboama nyankopon onkwana a wode ma wo no edoso ewa asase so eti se what is entertainment eba esese wanije especially from abrewana na one and only abrewana na ba bia na tifia dui oguso eye virgin. It tells you say the entertainment no so you virgin emu ede ankasa ebraso asantoa join me na fe ye de ubo ekrata emu nsensem so ede abrew anopay na ohwe enkrata yi mu na ohwe eniema hodo aba echrew say nokre omei yeguso ya yeko yenim na ohwe de ubo enkrata hodo aba anopay edoso papa eti oba santoa ebeba na afei wadwane me krada da oba pa edzen
nyame ado na so
menso me ho ya bibia ko yie
nyame ado bibia
ase mete wo nka na ache mani ball so ache brunya ko di ya adada mi hu
me say maba o just say na empono say asma yi kakra
sawo
do da eyemi munni miti say one way ne de emfata so de be ye
exactly ntina say woni komodo be baby I'm because I said the same problem na munyi na mo dia ba fi.
Me say hey an obey. Enti komodo ba na wa be kan ye nti a won so yare. Adekode a na happen wa ba be chichi.
Kwame aboku dankwamoa ya ba hwehwem wate. I say woni asanto amoyare ne ya ye pe.
On se me na hwibom.
Enti eninya
oh that is
ehwene nso so anya eno ano no.
And am penifo say ye number enu suma ye number enu su na ehwe. I hope say e be the san we good. Ye number enu su like
esuma. Ye number enu esumu a ye number enu na ehwe.
Yes.
Say ye mienu de akosuma die no. Ye mienu nso pepepe na be.
E kwa me na me kansam o.
Ati one kwa me mo abomu akosuma fidie bi na mo mienu na asomo san e
Christmas no ye di yem. Ye di on say me krom no. Last time me dey kan be ka say na ye homecoming. Honorable George a champion or ye homecoming ma anamasefo. Na ade ba achim anamase. Dr. Baini krom. Ai. Enti ade ba kwa ye me fene say o se aye wo Accra ha say no the bus ba be sika na hyi. Ye nyina ye mefo bus ne bra free. Ye ban so abas na san de ya ba. But na me na san metin kan me giden.
Wow.
Na se me ko wo ho. Enti me ko dru ne die Wednesday ni de ma fanya akwadwo. Nyam ye ne nukure ni.
Na se oju ani.
O
se ase wo ne komodo ene elkem ene elder kwesi nisin.
Okay.
Na say obi sa nso eka ho. Mo nyina mo birthday no as a fall within the same month.
Yeah, okay. Na Commodore na Elikem na Brakwesi
elder kwesi nisin
na Ben
Bentay
mimi October nti omo de na December
nti enije no omo aso na enije no kwakese
omo no mo di baby no omo di ewu afufuro mu
omo no mo ekoye ya akwaje omo ani a obi se ho yare na mse abokom
na Commodore ba be chire because that time na me kwame ni Accra say na me dia
but me sure say still and what me make it time monitoring proceedings from afar. You can on Agyapong right after the Christmas. Where the level we're taking the unity turn to it tells you say no crescent and that will be ever for the new patriotic party.
And that's one of the hope, you know what? Because Mr. Inkum, baby, I am a kwa ye benino. You can't reckon wasem. And now as some our can will be a can and say, Mofa can embra. Say yes, a man say about one year quacotua, and correction can control Jimunonda. Ka on your campaign put because Ghana fire ready same. Or mobeto Agyapong be here is the case away delegates and e kwakoto aba but don't know on say me dey be make say me ko me kuruma me ni delegate kasa and before no na dodo na no e wo camp foforo but now no dodo na so abora Kennedy compare ko Agyapong camp a wo mo ka kire me pain say wo mo ebeto aba no Agyapong intipene ye say any prophecy ahodra eba asofo ekuku dama wo mo hye nkom no
so wo je nkom hye di on wo je di pa okay men so me je di pa in fact I'm a product of nkom hye
yeah
nkom hye de me mfa ndi abro
okay enti ye wo gidie na me na wo foti me ka se wo kwa da asa wo na ye wo gina ne acho so aba no because e ka me nkwa ne acho aba na wi
afan world cup
nya asem kuma
because wo gidi se baby e ko ne ho
na 31st ne die sa da na bia na ya anda o
and then one after 31st no Commodore yare obe yare de all right so obapa my yembo the one krata so na ye hwem nsam ne anko ne
okay ebusafo na ye jiwada ya hye na watwe foforo asem so the one krata hodo amesaka me di anim no eba betidwa ede amawo me the Ghanaian Times na e hyase krata fa etoso aduonu baako Ghana man pani owura John Dramani Mahama opani foni da ha en wo kase NLA KGL for one more contract no ese fata se ye nhwehwemu foforo ede efa ho ene ho sem no e wakata fa etoso aduonu baako sara so ene kata fa etoso du baako so e wa ha se Director General wada Senate adwumakuo no ano na ede to justem wo mo eye nhwehwe foforo ede ama adehia wo mo eda Senate adwumakuo ne so enti enhyehyɛ ya omo ye ene se wo mo de ohamu chichemu edu ka wo mo pension sika no ho na Mr. Inkum senate fo na ba abonten pensioner fo ne se hwe ya nyi to mo no amusia ya nyi to mo chi na o mo si esua
Ghana senate de no kra ne se isi asantoa esese ye bompae na ye adwumaden na ye yetimi di bibi to baby
ya kase ye boy ye
tell you say senate pass sika de say oko pension now the senate sika na be survive the burden
Adam bisan papa so oje ahi o se na na sika meje me ka che wa are be ho see imagine imagine say wanye bibia wo na chi a ebetimi ama ni income anase oni ma na nipa no wa ya ban adwuma saa obekwa awie
na sebi na honorable Ken a preachy industrialization obi ate ase because you see opese Ghana ni bia no wunya business mentality so bibia wo ye bia no esese wo attach business to it so that eniama beboa ye ro se kwa me despite ogidi se obekọ pension mo be so se senate for mehwe no adonku rei obekọ mo asusu ye mehwe no ye wura Ken ohina Agyapong brana champon obekọ mo asusu ye meboa no dabi
amabo brano
eti esese etimi business we need to live business enya sade a senate for no ne bia se ya na ebehu
so and Mr. Ikuma akwa me de kan ho ni say one thing is say yen youth no yen necessary na yesian bibi free na ato pensioners no won say at your younger age no ye adwuma ye ma ye mema like we look so young as I said that moment no and ye investment e dan bi na obetimi asi a company bi na like bibi kaka obetimi establishing no why anytime be akoye say wo do sika na be ye wo de ye se ne wo pen ya tonta se ka me gina TV shi na ka de bia na ma ye se soku na se bi bosu me beba na me pay kwa me ka de ka wach
de bia wa address na obeyede krachi odibi tu hode
o sie bi
ti obi share say eh nanti krachi ya de bia wa yesoku say odibi tu hode
enti eneno yen nsia bibi mfim se na be yen da ache no enkoye sa but ase enti ese obi mfom so wo ye no utimi sua bi edifi Mr. Ikuma sem bi wo katafet so miensa na abrantie bi ekum ne girlfriend ebusua adan ya wo se sebi opese oni ni hia na ena abayiwa no ama kwan enti wakuno neri kan wodi kan de sekan twitwa no afehu so ba na yembre no kofa ebo ena odi be hwi de tinima me no kase ayawe hosem
na we dem se ne de anu ode
de suban no
wo mu ne se on se ebi kura na oba no ebeda wo no ne dem
be ma ne ko Salome
oko Salome na Salome mpo de nka akọ ne anya yi ana nka aba ofie
Salome president so o TikTok
erika mu nyina mo ko bente oko na afape no aba nfie no abeda because wo da ho na se o hwe ne ama na ne afam wo utirim no wan hwe a wo bedin se hunu
si be ma na anya de
ne awaye ono ankwe
aposifo achi
eno ano no
aposifo achi no na o de mamefa the Ghana Times NC ha say na yenko the Chronicle emboso emma Chronicle kata fight so nsia ora Kennedy akompre kokwame ohene Agyapong ne nyame ne sa be na nasigusu do resempo anu anwia wode ensema to delegate ne mo si delegate mu ma metumi no na mimie nwuma emfema mo asempa eyetia asem yi de bia ye boso kiremo enu ti ho nsem ewo katafa etoso ensia ewo the Chronicle ani ma no pay medi mu kiremu amaw metuaso edi daily guide atuaso edi amaw katafa etoso miensa ewa hasen so eyewura Kennedy akompekwe Japan na nsema woni delegate eka wosinyame ya adom no be Ghana ye man konkroma mpani a enwuma de fofole ebebu kafa yen so na ensam na oka na buso yen se bia odada Ghana fo ye nim ne dedaw nti so ka so be ya na ye nim nipa ko a wo kasa ho nsem okatafa etoso miensa oni delegate edi hyemu ewo ayawa so eno de nsem wenyina etudwa Mr. Inkum anopa daga daily guide ebo amane sep ya che akonfoteche omwa nipa ensom na ese akonfo we de krono mo bo micro Ghana mu hane nyasem kuma wo mo baby wo mo bo krono no eye enkapompune mantem epoye mantem e na afi asante mantem we die asante mantem yankoche mo ho ekoche wo mo ewe epoye mantem ebri peduase he ya ene ekoche wo ma no pe katra no
omo bo krono no region by region
enye easy so mo hwe baby asika wo
krono ya no
Intano pay dear ya chi womo na afei so KGL asemiye ma bosso deda na Ghana enka ne ye foto samfo Owuraken Ofori ata ordinana yaw mi name sisi ade detention akano Ghana for munna munim deda enti se wo bo se wo mo aya samu wo Ghana embassy ensem inti ye hwe ne ba ko wi ne bebe bia no adaroma ye de ba betutwa ediama
oba meja okwan no onim se Owuraken edi enkomo bi
okay
se abato ya ye kosui no ebinum abo pobone ene se omahwe hunu so muntimi enwini eti omofa metro men emrante a womo abelde
okay
so womo enya dajira ye training emo mo metri aye kapukapu no wo ye fa wo mo na sa mrante na adwuma omo koye ne se omo de basabasa ye certain constituencies
wow
said de be ya ombenya akwanya na fei omo aswap gidigidi no mo de ballot box foforo be so omo hye ne ma den
wow
na we no nipa oye campaign manager edema Dr. Baumia Dr. Baumia nkasa eka ho
okay
Samia Uku eka ho kojo pon kroma miracles aboagenom e na omo boss apo no onim se nansen ebeto dwa se party no eko abato committee na nim koka kire ne se party na nkasa pese oyusu ne internal security
okay
internal security na odebo elections na ye be ye no ho ban eti omuhia aspirant no e no no can say he ehye ne ha internal security ben na wo internal security a anka wo yebo MPs ni ade kra ajejeje omu seat from nsem internal security bia ni ba bia yemma Ghana police service embebo abato no ho ban enen de o gigina mu a na nka abato committee no ya age atom se yemma party no internal security embo ho ban
na amomo hye adwuma se
eti senka internal security no yemmo mo kwan so mbebo abato no ban a na nka omo ba befa ho na nka omo de aye saade we so but even Ghana police service ebeye adwuma no kra no still ankofo eguso se womo eye no moye na honorable Ken Kasa asem we no na amanfo before say oboa look numbers are ye wo about these people various constituencies omo constituency bia ne commander otua no ene ne domo ni omo ba be distance hunu no na sankofo we nyina no ye do omo numbers ene omudin ebe to TV no so anope
okay for sure
ewie nsu ebe sound for frasa aba ekira ebe sound biem aba ade echa ye di be aba eti ye de mamo sa eti na Ghana fo na afa na mes na frɛ wo mo na mo central fo na mo say honorable kasa se party ene ade no omo hunu se ne ati
Mr. Inkum so me one question am pese me busa MPP mpenifo I don't get it mente mo ase is it honorable Kennedy Agyapong na mo mpena asem ana say mo hu se Ghana for edon inti president na Ghana for peso ye no e na mo mpe eno no enchime wo mo ene same mo hu ni se Owuraken Kennedy beye mampani a o ma kwan e ma wo nchendi ye ma opposition na nkotena broche 2 years ye ma osika sefa kwoti me kroma chema na ma se SSI ya kroma fo ne pesi esi no mampani ma osika sefa kwoti na fa sika ni show botom sa ensososo no e na mo pesi Owuraken be ya na se de because menti ase
no antia
menti ase because nipa num na wo MPP amanyo konuma mo nyina tumi aba na mo kopre it seems say ase mo nyina mo de mo focus akwa tai baabi achi e na ase even though some mo betai obi achi we don't have a problem because honorable Ken no wa turn ne ho de Ghana for ato na wie
na sa yenkofa metro men yenkofa weifo yenko say no sa de na amoye no asechire ne sen MPP mpanifo ado pem bisa mo asem and then mu mpanifo kro na so be sa ba monte say mu pese amanyoko ne ye kan ye hubom amanyoko ne timigina ye na mu de titi mu ba no ebe de na ni petini aka bom adai na mu nyai ema yen Ghana for delegates yen fani pa ye pe ewo MPP amanyoko ni me mampani wo mai mu se bia epe mu pe Frank Ekura ni dia ene mu mo wura Kennedy enyina nchen na nipa nan no mo kwato ma aba na mu pe ne obekura Frank ane dia mam na me ka che mu pise amanse abato no entwo na mo besen die na mo po obi obedi nkunim ewa amanse abato 2028 ne dia ene na mo fo wura Kenenko na mo nya sa watimi wakame ye mpena sem wote se wayese se no wote na mo kan nyina eno na ye Ghana fo yesi ye pe ye na ye maame awo ye da se ye maame awo ba na be ma enye wunua ye ne ye nua enti maji abaso chinchi na twan na mo makwan no mo nchire mu ene se
ya adwen bone ebe to mo so sa ombesesa ya be bom pa ya ma wo mo amo ma sesa why nana ya ma me ndo ase na ya be sanso ehia biem so abusua ya da ya nwa ba na afei me ne mabedwafo asinkonwa na ya de dwumadie no mpompon so aka no atoa so ya fra me Mr. Enkum maka atra no pay numbers upon numbers commanders ni nyina ya de omu nyina din beto so na certain audios wo mo a record I mean ya de ekeka wo mo se munye sei se ne ehwe no ye be yin nyina why ye be yin nyina honorable Kenon kasa keke o ye security inclined it in terms of security papa no nani da ho and you need such a wise man to lead the new patriotic party. I tell you ya from Mr. Nkum ya da ya ho aba obeta so many politicals ene Shadrack Fojo ebe join me na fe ye de nkomo no ye de aba me se ene anopai eye mini sinupin an ye de ebrewo ye dan ye ho aba
NPP delegates listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kennedy Agyapong, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
Tuaba, my Kennedy. No man, Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My Anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kennedy Agyapong, no, my enemy. Agenda, Ghana's hopeful plea for the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kennedy the answer, year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind, a PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana shining so bright, leading us forward with all his might.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
No, my man.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My Anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
A man for power.
Kennedy Agyapong, no, my enemy.
Why does the Ghana it's true, but Ghana needs Kennedy to see us through.
To build our nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have and to hold. He is number one. Number one.
He is number one.
Tuaba, my Kennedy. No man. Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My Anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kennedy Agyapong, no, my enemy. Tuaba, my Kennedy. No man. Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My Anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kennedy Agyapong, no, my enemy.
40 vote for Kennedy.
Number one.
40 vote for Kennedy.
Let's get it done.
Vote for Kennedy. The people's choice.
And Kennedy Agyapong.
Let's all rejoice. Oh yeah. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Oh,
Kennedy Agyapong.
Kennedy Agyapong.
On the ballot paper, we'll take it far. With the youth and the streets, united we stand. Leading Ghana to glory, together hand in hand. From the ghetto to the palace, hear our call tonight. In a world full of shadows, you're our guiding light. Every heart beats for change, we're tired of the same. You lift us up high, your candy's your name. The dreams of tomorrow echo loud and clear. For every young soul, hoping without fear, you promise us a future where our voices rise with you at the helm. Watch us touch the skies. Yeah. Kennedy Agyapong, you're number one. The people's choice in Ghana, let's get it done. Together we'll rise like a wave from the shore. Make heroes out of hearts that have longed for more. Kennedy Agyapong, you're number one. Yeah. In every corner of Ghana and beyond this land's embrace, your vision gives us courage. Let's put hope in its place. We've been waiting so long for someone to believe. With your strength and passion, together we'll achieve. Let them know we're rising like fire in our souls. From struggle comes power, it's time to take control. We dance to this rhythm as we march side by side. Kennedy leads us forward with love as our guide. Kennedy Agyapong, you're number one. The people's choice in Ghana, let's get it done. Together we'll rise like a wave from the shore. Make heroes out of hearts that have longed for more. Kennedy Agyapong, you're number one. So when they ask who brings change into sight, it's Kennedy Agyapong. The spark ignites night. A future built on hope, where dreams never fade. In unity and strength is where history's made. Kennedy Agyapong, you're leading this song. With each step together, we will right all that's wrong. From ghetto to greatness, it starts with your name. In Ghana we'll flourish, together we claim. Kennedy Agyapong, Kennedy Agyapong, Kennedy Agyapong, Kennedy Agyapong.
Welcome back, Ebrason say isinkunya na yedi enkomo said the American amoanya ntie no say ende de enipa bi po bone a wo mo akohia no mabobọ no saa po no na ye ba be po motontoma chese ye yiwo motontoma kra ye mo manim agu ase efise se wote party mu amanyuko mu a amanyuko dia ne se ubetimi ede proper strategy edi agu akwemo na ama o party na wo campaign no aya akono na ama enipa hodo aba abeka ho na amanyosem ya yeye no yesua free baby wakwa koduru baby the fact that yadu waduru bunumu no enchese wo ya amanyomu campaign enchese wo that maximum experience no to lead a political party, a whole political party. Na ore individual campaign na ekoso at this point krana eno no be kyerɛw se enipa wodo a womo aba se party no nto omo so aba emo makwanya mo mu lead party no se womunya akwanya ebe lead Ghana as president a adwea ewo mutrim ne nhyehyɛ omo wo ene modern bo a won betimi abo ede ama omen empomfaso a omen betimi anya free omo ho no eno anu omugu so a womo exhibit na we ye kan wansem a yebeka se justify your inclusion. Now you are telling the whole Ghana the reason why say ye to abama ma be mampani through your party candidate. That minority group within your party woman na wo fa omo so aka kire Ghana nyina say look say mumma me akwanja e ma me bedi mu animu a emfa so say na beba because say mumu baako nyame ya na dom e ma ni wini no obedi party na animu a sa person danipa no automatically stand to become a president of Ghana. Eti SSC ehun se nipa we eyade na oye honorable Ken Agyapong kwan a wonam so na ne campaign wo hyase na ne campaign wono pe enokuta edin e wo campaign no se unity tour na womo aka so enenam ho eno mo bopobone na yebesi nkonwa na afi yapom ho ntoma ama bibia ye kama maka atro se enne mene abedwafo a mene womo ehia na yedi enkomo ewo dialogue dwumedie so Shadrach Forjo na afi Albert Asumani political zas ankofo mienu na na mene womo hia na chese menso mabo defense wodi ama wo mo na mapiepia wo no ma strike eduru baabi a na free defense abamid forward wo epiepia wo mo na wo bo goals no gum enkakrakra nti me distribute passes no equally na wo so so atimi abontra no na sabre de mene Shadrach na ye hyase na Albert enso so nam kwan so a wo ba be kan ho na afi ye di enkomo pani bibi abokode
Mr. Nkunyami adom enda ne ye nya na yi
enda de intimi nda yi ma ni nya yi na de di kan no enra ye ko Adentan constituency na udi akire oka ho ye ko bopo ewo ye Madina constituency enra honorable Ken Agyapong ko ne nso now san edimu eka ho so far so good enra these two constituency atmosphere bae ewo ho no enseme ne ka kire wo
Mr. Nkumidase ansana ebehase ni mede nchiama mena na ponsaten kakabo na pamichiao na macha tibu manhene Dr. Ohimpon Yeboasiama macha kwa manhene na Boatin Debra na hechawa no pai macha na kwa meagenti echew bibia ohwe oman oti oman na tu no pai Mr. Nkum I think so far so good with Honorable Kenny campaign from Kumasi Oko Central Region Oba Accra no Sabio nipa na yedi na chair support your campaign man no could be how you can't hide it I just say we are na me was say wada so be sora me ahwe
exactly
yeah the campaign na chinyina no we are seeing what is happening especially witness the project 1 and the project 2 no obi a no odi Honorable Ken achia na say okasama Honorable Ken from project 1 bia no and now can be different no or you like at times those days oko places bia you will not even see half of them people sitting there because hijack will be about when people come they are even scared to get close they don't want to be seen but I heard this time here Honorable Ken at all in Ashanti region see the numbers coming over and even outside the gatherings no see some are outside you should tell anybody and as we be an idea that how we new campaign or follow politics and say change is coming and you can't do anything about it sana koyo and the sign ebano they see the sense sign oba we are hwe because the people within the party no they can't so much as Nkum oh say your primary 2023 no the pair to about my Dr. Bamia they didn't make mistake they didn't make mistake because for any say same person biano say me marketing 2 products me the back so for 16 years and another person has been with the party throughout it. Though he's also popular, but this person is working through around the presidency. So in their mind, it just felt them, oh, this is the candidate we need to present. It's about to occur in 2020 primaries, Though it was a mistake vote, but it was not the fault of delegates because they felt that rightly this is the candidate we should present because they are marketing a after saying Nipa marketing for 16 years, you didn't quite about us. Results are ABC from 1992. Say incumbents, a friend is saying party Amoa Kunyanso, who will lose election to one kasa your previous numbers by 2.1 million. That is closely about 3 regions vote Akabomu.
Yeah.
This is Wakabia Northeast, Savannah, Enibia, Upper West vote Abum because all those places their vote is around 300,000, 400,000. It will lose see a vote of about 3-4 regions Akabomu. And a delegation anymore say no. Send a king kwa.
Finim.
That's what people were there. Will be the Abiana, could be mine. And we wouldn't know, or Baby Nam, no, too much. Yes, to manage Abiana, a friend saying. And to one, what I say, after for no one to say, Abiana, it's a quarter of a new say, Sat of no jump, I said, and you say, to know, I tell you, to know. It's when you go down to the people, or more party, and I see on Nassau, MPP for Ankasa Sabio. And you combine the new of the party no. They just know no. This is a time for change. It is a time we need to change the candidate, the political party represented. It's your co-identity. Mr. Nkum, this is my first time I'm in politics. I mean, who say, when you say you talk about you flag bearer review, we are going for primaries. I think they better about a flag bearer for the new patriotic party. But I know a call you saw that. Even there was stubbornness of Honorable Kencity Media, that people were buying. Is it not strange?
Yes.
Primaries near Koyo. There was stubbornness, mufflers, t-shirts, bangles. People have designed it in the name of Honorable Kencity Media. It's surprising. A channel t-shirts, this sign. If you move on to t-shirts, or t-shirts, not even for free.
Or pato.
Ronamento. Is it not sending the message to
we are Ronamento?
Oh yeah. And now quite a t-shirt now we only been a 70 winner and you're common.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tom 200 we can go Bemas Friday. Actually, because that is the reality. And no more bar and then nip about the this is what we are saying. Sub you a neighbor can and then yes, a bien a pese. Sub you and I'm Dickan kind
that TV so Ubia
that TV so Ubia say I can't in cranny, I can't we know it. Or more if it's sub you. They are going to do something better. They saw what happened in Adenta. I mean, if some rap, the people who are going to mean that, meaning money number 1. Send Napa, didn't send Napa, no. That's what brew or better the master condition, Adam Papa Paso. But Napa send a party and then we just said you couldn't because when you saw what happened there, the whole building was full. Yes. Capacity. And me, how many can I think that. The building had more than 2,000 people available.
And so say Honorable Ken mounted podium no. Honorable etimi kasaya for so many minutes.
Yes.
Otiase close to 40 minutes. Na okasa and no real kranko nyanko beka more. But the candidate be quite the same adenta wa. Otimi kasa 50 minutes pe. Ori no say omumisa no question. And no more selecting nipa essential bisa question no. So I say, but Honorable Didier be mat ho.
Mr. Nkum, a football back where the MPP delegates and say, no question my wa a trubie ni say. Ye kwa about also in the year 2024 no crapa say message I had the winning elections. We didn't have it. That is the truth. And now OPK MPP for communicators I communicating on Dr. Bamia randomly said they should tell you the specific message that they call up until 2024. Me, I campaigned more than 13 months for Dr. Bamia on this platform and any other platform. Yeah. Even more than the so-called people say, I'm someone in camp. But you were faced with a lot of questions in the message they are passing around. You know. This time around, Obi Biara or what MPP party as a delegate, you know, see a top you know, Yamia flag bearer. You don't need anybody to craft a message for you to go and communicate. The message is out there. Yeah. It is a message that resonates with the people of this nation. Say at every point in time, Biano. Ogoka say, Yenya MPP candinia or the free maternal care buy or the health insurance buy. And you know, some unipa be in the space of about 13 years, 16 years, what from 2008, about 2016, 8 years. Into a woman was that time 2008, 8 years, and I was 9 years. About 2016, then he panel secondary school going age. And another done akufo-addo say policy and Ghana population across because you can't tell me say Oma free maternal card, definitely the numbers will rise.
Exactly.
And another Agyapong was said from 2008 because the vision was that President Kufuor and the free maternal card bar. We are already anticipating send the criminal in the next 8 years. Population will increase.
Yeah.
And today, they are so Ghana for more sub out of your policy and for so because when you bring such a policy, that's one far I want to your ma. As sad I want to so. What I say, I had to say, what you need to know, more Sabio, in no bit me mad and added. One far wants to say, by the end of the day, you will not be able to control the numbers of population, and that is one of the biggest security threats. Say, we need to control population, no. And one of the things, and another year, they said, then I'm going to bring free education. Said the government will absorb it. Then from there, we are going to try to do things like one district, one factory, one village, one dam. What is it trying to do? The population there, at least we will put people into a friend is saying decent employment, decent jobs. And Ghana people are going to go to school and come out from school. What are we going to give to them? And as in Nigeria, for say a friend is saying, nipa nsa da ho ana adwene da ho na say enye bibia obonsam ankasa bɔ ne pa epa dwuma ma no because you can't send somebody to school onkosua cyber security onkosua coding onkosua physics onkosua chemistry anti computer systems nyina ase enye coding no meka kire say what we school ba fia me pa dwuma ma the person will divert it into something else
or the bear fraud.
Yes. I just say what do be a military training what military training ni nyina wie usma yi dipa na di na person koye. He is come to recruit other people. And you know who say in certain West African countries, you know, high level of cyber crime because they send a lot of people to school. After that, there is no job for them. So we have a presidential candidate that is seen to 15 years from today, telling the people of this nation that this is my experiences, and out of my experiences, we think that we believe, say, see the new mama Ghana mabuna the exodus of Ghanaian youth graduates man 4 months nyuma bi asabio Ghana han wodi bi 3,000 4,000 cities a month people no even go most of people to come cover chere nyuma bi sabio moso ne beso no obetima say bi 300 pounds 400 pounds what about Ghana schema mudu but that same person so Ghana ha and sabio onya even 2/3 of that amount now. They would nothing will trigger them to travel out of this nation. There are people who are completing my first degree with them from 2012 to today. They have not done any job that puts salary in their pockets at the moment. Yes.
And way and a year message Ghana ni the Ghanaian voter a petty we ni ani daswa or pegunu we ni asem opeso te wonasum na Honorable Ken preach sadie we nyina no mahu se New Patriotic Party amayoku emu enipa that is delegate not assess debi se papa ya mfana kwa ye party ne betene fi ache eti delegate aya adwene so omde ne eko no ena other candidate enso so atena se mu se ye belu su dia kwa bia be fa so ye be win ne be fa so eti adwene pono ene se each constituency biano womo the metro men 50 metro men ebeko each constituency na womo akwa disrupt abato no enhyehyeye na ube se kiti no ma fa ho no mo change ballot box no de ba akwa besi wa ya hye ne matwem eno ne adwuma wo mpese womo eye na honorable Ken Agyapong ekwa asante mantem ko kan asasem we in fact o kan asem we na se nipa bi amuni kutukum se ena bibia se ni ho ena bibia se ni ho mepese utie enne bi na utie sa enne na sa enne no enne a yede eboaboa dom no ano in fact ubetie enhyehyeye a wo mo akwakoye enne no eka kire se wo mo akọ meeting na meeting na wo mo ekoye no sei ena meeting no eche wo mo enye akwan yo mo fa so emboaboa metro men na no na yemfa wo mo embra na 31st January MPP abato na ye kwoto am honorable kan awini no ye mese no na ye mfa ye ballot box emra mewuram na sawa hyehyɛ we no anka eya be ye adwuma firi sɛ nansen ana wo mo ede ba ese party no epese abato na ye koso no on person mu use party na nkasa na internal security ede bo abato no ho ban eno na mo kan se dia bi na Ghana ha yetie abato bia yetu bia no awobambo eye Ghana Police Service eti yendama Ghana Police Service enye se adwuma no na party internal security there ene se dabi yema Ghana Police enye se adwuma no eti okana we mu di atoa na we di atoa but ogina na nim pampe e kan so mpene na mpene chena ena afa bi mu nyina gya atum se yebema Ghana Police Service aye ara hobambo no na Ghana Police Service bari hobambo na afi omo se enhyehye from the ebani me pacho kame ho na yentie sa anyway ni yentie enkoma ewom yeba ye de hu nkomo ewa ha.
Good morning to all members in this platform. This is Chairman. There's a new development and I want to inform every commander in every constituency. Immediately you hear this information, please you do your best to call me to hear the update of what I'm going to tell you for now. We'll be asked from the campaign office by the campaign manager to tally up all members of our group from each constituency. As we last told you people that after the two commanders, we need about 50 and above. Whether you had a 50 or not, what we want you to do is that you should collaborate and pile up our group members within today up to evening time by the close of the day, because they need it urgently. Because that was on Thursday we had a meeting, and then they were demanding for any they were demanding for list of every constituency throughout the 276 constituency. So if you hear this information and you want to hear clearly from chairman, you can call on this number 055 88 49 589. I repeat again, 055 88 49 589 or 020 888 0076. So I'll brief you and then guide you what you're supposed to do. By the close of the day, we sort of get the list of every constituency members, including their commanders. Thank you. Good morning to all members in this platform. This is Chairman. There's a new development and I want to inform every commander in every constituency. Immediately you hear this information, please you do your best to call me to hear the update of what I'm going to tell you for now. We'll be asked from the campaign office by the campaign manager to tally up all members of our group from each constituency. As we last told you people that after the two commanders, we need about 50 and above. Whether you had a 50 or not, what we want you to do is that you should collaborate and pile up our group members within today up to evening time by the close of the day, because they need it urgently. Because that was on Thursday we had a meeting, and then they were demanding for any they were demanding for list of every constituency throughout the 276 constituency. So if you hear this information and you want to hear clearly from chairman, you can call on this number 02055 8849 I repeat again, 055 8849 or 020 888 0076. So I'll brief you and then guide you what you're supposed to do. By the close of the day, we sort of get the list of every constituency members, including their commanders. Thank you. Good morning to all members in this platform. This is
Enti se utie sa enia ewom ene se nipa okasa ye ena oye chairman edema eku a omashada ate se omode ekodi mone na nia miminim ene se omanya yewomi se ye kase commander ya address obi as commander eye Ghana Police Service any other security services nim any your commanders, but we no addressing for say look wo person asemu amenimu eken no utimu yie no bomode say obefre me ana obo ne number na asemu a oken nyina ne say wo mo ekoye meeting na meeting na wo mo ye ni wiye no nia eba ye ne say womo ehia eye ada eyi update na ada update na womo ehia no ekyerese ehyehyeye a womo aye no omo hia each constituency bia no say aside 2 commanders no womo hia enipa maku 50 aside 2 commanders no omo hia ada metro men 50 a omo nyina so no ombeka sa ekuo no na omakwa akoye sa adwuma no etise wote sa nkre ya se wanya 50 no ana wunya 50 no bomodin se obetimi afre eye me chairman na fe mi team enfankyerɛw enti sa na audio ya ye boye eno no ekere na gedika no me do beko various constituencies na fe wahunia ewom ewo ho eti omanya ana omunya ebi kura nya manatra eti yese ye the list of metro men na omanya no ni nyina no ye ni nyina ebe kyerɛ wa ha ye po obi adin ene ne numbers na obi adin ne numbers no ni nyina be pie ye ho eti ye be show ni nyina wo TV so amu obi a ehu dedi kan no ma me nkoma bedwafo na fe eni ya ye boye wo mo mfa ne ombeka enka na ye wi a ya hyase e de numbers no enso so de akyerew e wa ha na kwaku amo date esquire eye communications director for Honorable Ken's campaign watena se e wa ha area ote se fojo enso so e wa ha ya yeguso ayedi enkomo na ma mema lawyer kwaba na fe mention enkomo na se free fojo na yensan enko yenim lawyer ma memo akwaba se watena se anopai bibia boko de
emi adu bibia boko
all right
anopai de wo muna pa
anopai no muna bem
e wo US e wo yi no legal no so bi dress say ya esi chala kwa wo muna o yes wo te wo muna kasa
eni braba pa anya sem keto
masa eni braba what I say na eni braba so a ye de nyansa and solve.
Yeah.
What I say now, idea old boy, voices are old boy. The ama me ma bemu no is the law part of it. The law part of it. It is all makwaba majesu. Now what to say?
Nyame adom menso me
me jam wa yo.
Men ko na membra ba. Obeso fojo watie eni enkomo na ye di Honorable Ken the message ode ma Ghana for na hwe ebinum so pa wo mo so ebo commander ene kasa e wutie
me no nkumidase I think say sansem we nyina no ese party no omo ye de ahode mam so monto delegate no hwade yesi odwan wanwan on the boy hina oh say ye share sa campaign especially on this second project no all the attacks from say amount for communicators ebi mu atem ni nyina it is coming from one camp obi ma me evidence say this is nipa ojina platform so every day speaking for honorable king Japan edi nipa atem obi ma me one example say nipa we consistently your man a platform and on one kasa creating a platform or kasama honorable king Japan he is a known person in this nation the biana ni go amount for so edi matem somebody should give me one example. But that is not the case at the Baumia camper or Namawayan Hungwa, say on pen one seminal. He is the one that has brought this party to its knees. Younger time, primaries, can say primaries, parliamentary primaries, our constituencies, and people within for the last 8 years, you know, young say contester, more to trust some party within ourselves, among ourselves, the intimidation. Say way. It is coming from the Baumia camp, influencing people to go in their direction. We lost most of our seat because of intimidation at constituencies. And who is the leader of the power? Who was the leader then? Dr. Baumia, because he felt that he has Nanado support, he has people in government support. So for that reason, I accept or control everything to work in his favor. And that is what has brought the party to this level. A party with 169, 137, now 87 seats. Some you about among for Dr. Baumia and his camp could not come out and even raise one even ant. People you are seeing today, see more NBC children. They are not people from an NBC camp. Everybody knows them. I mean, any a come mantia a original MPP party no, a Kuma party no, Baumiacha Mamu to Minister for the form no. All of them left this camp, and they are talking about 2024. All these macho men came out and told the party that we should not die. It woke every constituency and MPP because what they were. MPs were running, not one, not two, and you call your friend say. Campaign grounds, you know. The one the secretary was thinking for German North or something was speaking. Why secretary for 20 good years? And you while witnessing elections for about 5 times. Or say the 2024 election of January in Nemu. When did this thing happen in MPP? Say within among ourselves, you know. That is where you call your home, bring your home. But therefore, I confess NDCDR. You won't be we have to Obama. You are not concerned about members of parliament. Less than a friend is saying 24 hours after elections, you came out to concede defeat. But you cannot use that same and intimidating MP before now. You can't use that. Delegate we are telling you consistently say they catch them say Juma Abronye Mudi our party mu efa nipa bo nipa din direct say beji atem who be di atem from this country obi on social media baby once a while be no social media, but these people have recruited and paying people every day attack this man's personality. Why? Because we want to trigger him. They are now leveraging on petty issues. Now no say who see asukwa honorable can any power. Now say you mark traffic you are picking say honorable can say that is what the Baumia camp is not feeding on. They catch a delegate say you can't use this message to go attack NBC because NBC John Mahama catch them say you cannot to trust some power Ghana. Nobody can do it more than the NBC, and you saw that in the 2024 election. It's Dr. Baumia wa GB say the intimidate amount for Ghana. On farm prepare MPP for an election. Not to intimidate people within the party. Delegates in one party, a party is MPP. It is full of intellectuals. Now people are turning that party into party of chaos, party over to trust them because of their own selfish interest. Now you could talk about which is not about the say, one single message to win an election 2028 against the current government. On one messenger, preaching against this NBC. Obi a campaigning on their competencies. Obia campaign on their competencies. Everybody knows the personality of Honorable Kenyapose or your entrepreneur or your politician. That combination and what the message about say based on my experiences for about 32 years in the politics and in business. You know, this is what I think, and by the Maya Ghana Namso, especially even Andy Sabari Baya or Sama first year part of them free. That is still going to increase the number of people that comes out of school. Memo Mojumaye. Tell us one single message from Dr. Bamia Camp as an economist against this economy, as an economist for election 2028. Not a single message. Dr. Bamia cannot stand on his feet for 30 minutes to deliver a message to win your election. There is nothing like that. And that is what we are telling the delegates. Mama Ajumane Nyadi Mamo. Mama candidates, the message is already out there selling itself. We tell you and consistently tell you. Nobody connects people to call in the phone. Nobody does that. Yeah. But how many times you have to phone lines that will be not a single time, because the message out there is resonating with the people of this nation and expecting that the MPP delegates should give them the candidate they want.
Okay. For your lawyer now, and what say commander no kasa. Concerning say SSA or motimi gather on numbers. Now for each constituency be on a list. And nipa wenya wumo 50 na wadi more eba. And some measures here show those pictures of their numbers, their names, any of constituency, any idea no. For o prelims ebra na ye ntwa so na fe ye hwe
Commander. Commander
Kasa.
I will see a chain immediately. Yes. I will see a chain immediately. Or a commander in what? In commander in chief, commander vigilantism, commander in Etutrasem, commander in what? In this country, per our constitution, Obie Niwa. Obetime raising an army. Who raising an army? It's a treasonable offense. To raise an army in this country, the Constitution 1992 kicks against that. And what he is saying, more boy in the voice was saying, is sinful to our Constitution. You call yourself a commander, and we'll see. Yasaman instruction from Dr. Maud Baumia's camp to recruit 50 persons,
metro men
per constituency. Multiply it by 276 constituencies. Let's show the number of army Dr. Maud Baumia. Yes, be a boy, way a bull, say,
13,300.
13,300 army on the D-Day. To do what? The question is to do what? Say, Obi constitute a criminal offense in this country. A police force said, yes, sir. Or Mobachino. Obika and Sembi Wadanua. Huh? Now and some will disturb the peace and order, the law and order in this country. I was supposed for it to be there. It me action because policy for one more primary responsibility. Our Ghana is to maintain law and order. Now I see Dr. Mount catch almost call commander here or no instructions. Say other commanders. Each constituency be our commander.
Yeah.
Constituency be our commander. Ayawasu was the commander. From the east to the west, from the north to the south and central, all the 16 constituencies, regions, Ubia constituency be a the commander. Omuma instruction from DMD, use the word DMD's office. So Omunyan 10. To trust some recruitment. Now, send to trust him say, hey, dear, and I get 2 moontem emra. Yet to abandon to trust for 80 million so Ranka say, ye protect your ballot, ye protect your MPC. And the other from say yaba 87 yi na yɛ recruitment emra Ghana ha yɛ wɔ mbra yɛ say bibia vegetarianism bia no apata passem bia no yɛtwem ya parliament e wɔ mbra
no ka police wɔ kɔchi langas be
langas kura yɛ twa saa de ma wɔ mu nyina mu and as a former vice president of the Republic of Ghana yeah we are the head of the police council yeah we nim say law and order and a sovereign. Ghana is a sovereign, an independent country. Yeah, yeah, and that economy now all claim Wale Adam Smith. All claim no the economy no better move a peace and order, law and the regulatory, the behavior, the general conduct of the people. Now so obi sorry, instruction from your headquarters. Say you recruit nipa 50. Don't you know you are creating an army? Don't you know you are raising an army? Don't you know what you are doing is unconstitutional? And we just celebrated the Constitutional Day. And you are doing something unconstitutional.
Now,
I think so the police.
Lawyer, memo watu so ma yenko talency constituency.
Na
yenhwe nia efri ho eba talency constituency. Production mo fanto so na yenhwe eti se ohwe TV no so a obehu edin no na eguso e ho talency constituency na edaso no now se ohwe obehu se omo commander so de ebeba meba me pese me bubo din no one by one na fe wahu wara ohun se e ho edin bia ne number eti sane a commander no e kan no se yes say omomodin say omode list of metro men no womode ebeba na fe womfa ebia so ne telephone number enfa sha no eno ene that TV no so e hoti we talency constituency upper east talency constituency ewo upper east region eno ena eda TV no so a wo hwe e ho no na oya chese edini de ene guwe bebrebe re ene guwo no eti these are the metro men Dr. Baumia recruit womo omudin egu womo numbers ene hihya no no omudin ene gu wono omo phone numbers ene hihya no e wo no eti wo de opa bomode pick numbers ni bi na frɛ womo these are the guys ye ka omabom eti eda honorable Kennedy of Agyapong ka say each constituency bi aro ye recruit nipa 50 metro men se womo embe disrupt abana ye kwa akoto no na womo ankasa form ballot box emra mesim oma hye ma dey no de aba besim that is what they want to do eti ene daso no he ena eko no ena ekoi eno na ekoi eno na ekoi chese edin no bebrebe ena mo numbers ena ho lawyer eniema ena ekoi na we omo commander enso so eka ho
omo commander ye friend Tahidu Shahadu
she edian
Tahidu Shahadu commander
yes
what you say ena omo group no omo for no mudi ya twa go to be bold be bold
eti talency for there ena eda ho
ena ewuro
ha ena da ho yi ena ewuro yi eti se honorable Ken of Agyapong e kasa ese ye recruit nipa ena da so no 50 pepe enti talency constituency e wo apa eyi de omo de omanyo omo de 50 no aso omo de 50 no aso e wo ho eti eno ena eda so e wo ho yi ti talency de no e 50 pepe ono ne de no ena e wo ho talency constituency wanya 50 production 50 ena da we lawyer to our kasa so ne enko
you see enunti say o wo ho na ye fro Tahidu Shahibu na o ye commander commander no ye fa mani pasa o and we are just calling the Ghana Police Service say you can't and same say ya ye raise alarm and also move follow investigate now take charge of the country because you allow and confo say we take charge of the country so be a fa emrashen in sem you see ye nye etutrasem ye fa emrashen in sem na obi dota mawbo mi akokase mon frefre na mon fa commanders for mon fa 277 commanders mu wi a no san fa nipa 15 come on, or close to 14,000. No recruit or to cause chaos and mayhem in this country. Ghana Police Service cannot be quiet. Even the army cannot be quiet. The fire service, because cannot be quiet. Immigration cannot be quiet because the border towns in this people can cause confusion. And lo and behold, so almost as almost 31st, the man is dangerous because the Ghana army should wake up immediately. Listen to our voices. Immediately they say, a basa that's internally Ghana no a shaky Burkina Faso. And now you see, are you for Chawashie? Taliban for any Akaida for Chawashie can enter this country. From Ivory Coast can enter this country. From Burkina, Togo can enter. Even on the sea, they can enter this country. Because Oman recruited Nipa close to 14,000 to bring confusion.
Yeah.
And this alarm we are raising.
Nipa ba kupenti.
Nipa ba kupenti. And there be the boss say, "Masa wuku pa ma prembe ba."
Yeah.
Now when they are doing sanima way you know, they expect Honorable Ken and his team to be quiet. Because ye mami angu ye tokro da ya num. Tokro da ya num. The same po. Se wo ye president se wo yiri wu a ubisu. What you say? O hene bibi wona o ka gui. Obekasa. Na se wo no boka so gu nu na so. Eno nkire se de mo ye no. Obehwa amafa yesikan de dwa nanka. Party MPP no ayete no. Ye the law and order and a party no. We believe in transparency. We believe in democracy. We believe in the rule of law. Ghana you not believe in the rule of law. Now who the hell open so the rule of man? Mufra Freddy Pamra. Mo to be pon so, mo ko do gym mo be poso, mo training, mo bati ehuri. Mo fa kontiba emra. Mo preki mo ballot board, mo fa mo santin so mano, mo fa ewu a mo fa ko mo fa mesu. Eh! O se me ka mesi Kofi 9. Mo be dwane. Enunti minia de ade ne ko ne enye. Na de omo ye nyina, no mu de omo ye. Omo di ka de tum say Honorable Ken so be say. Honorable Ken say you recruit nipa. Honorable Ken say obe cause confusion. Honorable Ken say abana obe blem. Honorable ahun. Bo mo ye de sa ade ni wie. No mo hwekire. Enta me ka he Dr. Bawo Bawumia ye nkasa ntia no. But ye ka che ni say ma onye no ho anoma kokone.
Now justice ma yenko sunyane. Yenko sunyane na fa ehon so de atum. Na there be a Senate East constituency. Senate East constituency. Mayanko Senate East constituency ansa. Omo kra de obo nse omo commander no edi kan. Na commander no ye friend Tawani.
Wow.
Na wa Tawani ejina wanimu a. Na obeda ato aba no Tawani ejina wanimu a. Abana tato. Eti ena daso no. We are Senate East constituency. Eti ora ena daso no commander. One second commander Tawani. Na second commander kwa from Tawani a.
On Tawani.
Na just on the time konfuani. Ena titin konfu he ena daso no. Eti Honorable Ken ekasa on kasa keke. Onimnia oka we ene da ho no we eno na da ho no na ore adia ekoso ewo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne camp na omo akohia bo pose on pese omo sei chese omo eye bas ede basamasayo eba no ene da so no Tawani ene ye commander na da ben na Tawani ebe ye commander ewo Ghana ha na oye commander of who? Or a commander of what?
For who?
And for who? And a dahono. It will have a dino and a bebre. And one more day, a numbers ashisha nimu. It is a bian and numbers. And one more day, Abba and Kraha. Or more day, Dr. Bawumia, the office. And a Samia Ukunum speaking to these people. Sa Abrantia ya. A what be a pure company. No one was willing to answer Honorable Ken. Your friend is saying, Opare opare ansa wo mu ene omu di sanse hunu no enunti no na bo kan sanse we podimirika kwa pepa ne mpaboa ho ekwatra UTV awo koka sanse ena bibia ni ho ena bibia nsi ye no ena daso no de daso no eye de ya fojo yanko
ahụ de emabunu no e wo Ghana ha no I say we need to wake up from our sleep. So to trust them in certain element within our political space. Maybe I know say akonya ba say omo person mo pursue agenda. Sabio ni ya farm sabio mo na mo ya dwudwentwie mo na mo adwene no afiri ato for mafanwa. I say dey ahye mutim say be mo nyini nko akiri no. Mo say all the time na Dr. Bameye vice president no. How many of you had this access to him? If you're actually doing 50 per constituency, that is about 13,800 people.
Yes.
Mummy Samuel say, Nipa na wa MPP mo na protecting MPP party no in 2016, 2020. Mummy Samuel say, how many of you got that opportunity when Bawumia was a vice president of this nation? One who say, Omo ye campaign out the northern region, you don't see any footage of Dr. Bawumia outside when he's doing the campaign. You betcha you change panic a crab you will not show the rest. Kasa ye kan ho nyina. They are actively in the northern part of this nation, actively doing tribal politics here and there. That is where and some action boa or best work nyina no, they put all camera off and he goes ahead and spew all those things over there. Mabruna mo ya listing no. If you are actually going to go ahead to Mumbai executive plans moya, some of you will fall that day. On you because I was plenty then shall fall that. What I said, some of you will fall that day because the Ghana police will not want you to come and misbehave. The military presence at the police stations will not want you to come and misbehave. If you try any nonsense on the 31st, some of you will be because the state agencies are a book constitution who bind to say the police military and then and the EC is operating under the laws of this nation and these laws are being enforced by the security agencies. It's a matter of my say to a bar obi ni hu kwan say okotam balodo na wo ya at that moment the only best thing the police be say they will gun you down. It is a bi omo a awemfo ma motetifia obi shamo bosse bebre modjuma no obi kire mo se me de mo kwa akon just for my own interest no. Most of you will not survive it. It will be a bad time who you busuani na wo busuani e di wo we mu a as soon as possible two things either so betulufo and abato fundaka sifie because most of them will not survive that day because when you are doing all these things they are preparing the grounds for instability within this nation and around us, you know, it is the countries that Ghana hono. I have to say I have fertile grounds for coup d'etat, fertile grounds for autotrasem. Ghana police and military will not watch that it will happen in this nation. It's what recently the police administration and the military, you know, they are gunning down people. What made autotrasem is immediately they gun you down. It's nipa what that camp, especially MPP delegate catch them say this is Agyapong and nipa fa say you need to go MPP party anymore say. Now Dr. Bameye said they winning election and kono ankasa fie he will not have splitted vote with John
ma yenko Sunyane East na yemfa eno ensore so na national agenda ebe take over na fe area ye be san so ahia de aka e de aba eti lawyer TV no so a eduru ba bi no am say we no commander no wantimi an type on the phone so eti o use pen and what they choro ye Sunyane East Yakubu Adams
Muniru
wahu
Abubakar
eni gu no
Adams
so no
na who say
e poba
my kasemo who say we list ni mu all the list ni na one thing you are seeing is that most of them are coming from the Zongo communities.
Yes.
Mr. Dr. Bameye say, we Zongo and Nordna. And the Papa Ben and no friend Dr. Bameye said, for a vice president of 8 years, Ukumu Wale, and dear Ben, now yeah, what you do to say, Uko international stage, Uko any Babia Sabi
commander no. Ne ine gu hono so Sunyane East commander ne number ene gu ase
only say you know cramophone Dr. Bameye Subanyo Yakubu they know he's a fake person
yeah
He's a hypocrite. That is why even in the Zongo communities, overwhelmingly they're rejecting him because they know that this person he will use the Zongo community for power where your mama. So immediately they send message to Ghanaians that he claims to be a Muslim, but we don't need him as a president of this nation. And evidently, the resource from the various police stations, various constituencies that is being mastered by Muslims and Zongo communities, immediately they rejected him because these people are people of truth. When they see you are fake, they will not associate with you. That is the evidence. You go to the 5 northern regions, you could not win even 2 regions. You only region out here. You splitted the votes there all throughout. Your friend is saying Northeast, Savannah, all these places. And the character of Dr. Bamia is that there were issue currently in your constituency. It is assumed say Unkwafoni Adam Kofoka. There is no why in this nation, Dr. Bamia Abian and say, let peace prevail in Boko. Why?
You see, a person must draw attention kakra. Sa election baby. Your election committee of the party.
Yes.
And on the rules of engagement aba. Now if your rules of engagement no more. You say about to aye between. Omo also mo bo ban e Ghana police.
Exactly.
Omo mbehweso no e the EC. Ntin komo aye bi omo ntie bi.
Lawyer onim say me bo omo de omo rules of engagement ne ba na chino. There was a meeting say omo pese party no internal security.
That be
a party no so.
Enya possible.
And honorable say there be
possible. See, when it comes to security in this country, it's in the hands of the police.
Yes.
And no matter the rules of engagement, obviously rules of engagement. And no man cast a battle over East in West way. Omo cast a battle. Oma East in West because battle the sole constitutional responsibility of EC. Sana here to about security also no for police.
Yes.
And internally no party cannot provide security. And therefore
Joseph Oseusu. Joe Wise.
The opposite of Wise is I don't know. Joe Wise. Your feet be quiet. So Otie na the colleague lawyer is telling him, say, on read the constitution properly. On go back to the rules of engagement. Now on show say security no aye him for na provided. Now so and someone ye can aye no cre. Say no cre dia and you make sure so on that day 31st more ma ahina and more with so. Say boldin shamra and yet the boldin su etwamre mu a and yet trimu bo we and air coso sabi and someone emfa empuntuo ma and enkofo yi air planning chairman of the elections committee free bekwai jani we yo bekwai ho ne bra Ghana ne bra enkra ha and someone ye kan tie for Dr. Maudu Baumia Kacha said we all yano yati yahu womunjai. Now that day no I don't think the Ghana police service ebe mani pa 50 agu police for the one yo.
They will not.
Omuma Dr. Baumia emfa Ghana emko board wo fe yasio. Yanko board wo fe yasio. This is our country. This is our motherland. We will protect the sovereignty of this country with our lives. And you munkwa na ye member. A member so Ghana ha. Na yen tena ho. Emma onunkwa ni selfish interest and parochial interest. We are talking about interest. We are not talking about personality. His interest is not paramount. The interest and peace, law and order of this country supersedes will be a personal interest, and therefore Ghana police, the Ghana army, yeah they abe catch them, yeah the number no atoso, yeah the names no so abba, abba, yeah yeah bon radio no so it's all over social media, Mamon Trahon Kase, Obia Embaye complain chemo, and yet me social media and some nam. Now, interestingly, no, who said, Honorable Ken, what you doing? I was walking through the lanes of social media last night, and I'm in Napokushia. Me Napokushia, and I'm saying, Napo, now who call him here? Or say, many nam. There will be a nimino on the lane of social media. Abronye. Any deep Napoleon monam. And Nipper win a trouble honorable Ken.
Yeah.
And Nipper win no only be attempt honorable Ken. Honorable Ken will not allow me Charles Amudate. Kwaku Amudate. Say me the ate and come in Tanaha. And come in Castle Radio no so. Kwa pame de dada. Because no on pet sa and sem editor chemo. Name de ye kanyina ni say fairness. Ye mamu na hokroje. Ma obia anye attempt. So obewia bam. Ma obia anye attempt. So obewro ye kawa afri ye bati. Na say easy wa anye wadwuma yie. Menua ye ma won fa hundi. Ye no ye mpe basa. But say get no ejaya yenso ye bejai. Also ye ba da bia na ye kasa. We are preaching peace. Honorable is preaching peace. Honorable is preaching unity. And why ye call adanta ye ba Medina ye call Sha Osudoku and some papa they can honorable say obebe enuma. Honorable say industrialization. Honorable say tourism. Honorable say decentralization. Honorable say Ghana ye nye proda name leadership and ama ya won twetwede abisi na ye kwa vicious cycle of poverty na ye ba e da bia na sa asemu ya gigigigigi and na chinchina ma yesei wa fo ye free kube so e dia ba hwefom sei enya chacha osisi abu osiansan first year no Ghana ye first year no
honorable kan ase mebusa honorable say honorable na Ghana ha kwan a ya ayere so a 1 year na ekwan tutu ene ade no de na be o say Ghana kwan na ye no you see because of young politician ya ne apobi ne de akoma no ya ne apobi ne de akoma no but say ono be ye mampani a he's going to make sure say contractors are e work Ghana ha omo babodi roads ni nyina no omo insurance
yes
omo insurance enti se obeye kwan no na anye papa insurance company no ene be kwa akoye
yes
and because of sadie nti no he will make sure say obi a contractor bi aba insure the company na ye de kwan hya won sanso a sika esese ba ho no eno na beba enti pepepe ube deliver no pepepe eno ne enkoma ono eka na wo de wote ho ompe message bi encrafting kanche nkofo ompe bibi onwene bibi enfama ena wo de wasesa nkofo a de commanders nyina to oma no ena wo de ba be intimidating nkofo a Ghana for Emma kwan
ye to aso bia
ye beto aso bia ma me na wase abusua se oba ye fojo ma me na wase on bi obi bia be kasema ba ko de enko
ase na lawyer kan nyina no delegate no honorable Ken ma campaign I former ye nyina said the struggles ye ni campaign message no Umienwe say ye didn't beba ye na campaign message up in the north no ye de ka 145,000 what the doctor boy ba ebe west he does not have any dignity up north, not in the zongos, not in our strongholds. And here two delegates for said ye na nya bibia o e 2 million pa mama amanyoko no eni sebeye mo fe na 200 cedis 300 cedis mo akoton dia ko 16 years because ku for 2 years or the aye stick a campaign na now ko 3 years said the air corner the air froko it will go 4 times years 16 years
yes
and everything is showing because after election with you and your predecessor a 2.1 million with you and John Dramani Mahama a 2 million voter. What is he trying to tell you? Say who work 4 elections to compensate that 2 million votes, you know. It's a catch a delegate. More than some around. Nipo didn't come over party mu. Nipo party here no bet more so ni general and I say who could do for any poor country call fear pansam fie no.
All right, ma me now ase na yemfansia me ne Shadrack Afodio and afei Kwaku Amo Date Esquire communications director for Honorable Ken Agyapong's campaign and me no mo edi enkomo. Yes also Emma Nanaya Amfa Boache ene na pamfo enso ede national agenda ato also. Ye fra me Mr. Nku metremu ede ma Kwame Commodore ena metenemu edemano Kwame Abuaku Dankwamwa Commodore ena metenemu edemano nyame ya admechna ye besan so ehia yakram